Hello, this is Laura, and welcome to an intuitive art piece. I did a reading for the client, and this is what came out. It is an explosion of color. It was supposed to be more abstract, but as I start working on it, the angels and guides give me more information, and then more of an art piece starts to form. And over out in here, I made kind of like a universe around her. And this is, it was supposed to be her calling out what she wants from, the universe. But what is really happening is that it's already inside of her. And it's more of her letting go of the limitations that have been blocking her from realizing this. And it's more of like she's radiating this out, and then the universe is filling in the blanks. And so the universe, that's how we have all these different saints with some of the chakra centers and archangels. She also needs a lot of love in her life, so I put a little cherub in there. And she can call on and work with this cherub anytime she would like. They help bring in playfulness, imagination, also not taking life so seriously. So there's a lot, and then unconditional love is something that she needs for herself as well. And I think I made an art piece for her before where it was like she was at the peak of a mountain. So she's at the peak of the mountain here, and this is what is happening. And so let's go through all of the things, and then there's some archangels that came forward and said they wanted to work with her. So obviously I made this for everyone to watch. So if this resonates for you, any part of it, and you feel called to work with any of the archangels, go ahead and start doing it. So we're going to go with, we have the third eye and crown, and we have I see behind illusion. So this is the illusion of the world, what other people, so a lot of people say one thing and do another. So this helps with what's going on behind that. The next one is I know my destiny. Okay, so I have a lot of readings where people ask me, what is my life purpose? And it's already there. The life purpose is already there. And it is, the angels have, this sounds kind of cheesy, but the angels have told people time and time again, it's like whatever you're instinctively drawn to, that's what is around your purpose. And it may be not only hobbies that you're drawn to, but other things. Okay, something that you're very, very strongly opinionated about. It could be a part of your purpose, okay? All of us are here to, connect and, I guess you could say the law of one. We're here to get back to that energy, but the more and more we're in this world, it separates us. So we're getting back to that energy. And we have Archangel Zadkiel coming through, would like to work with her on these. So you could just say, I asked my guardian angels to help me to focus on connecting with Archangel Zadkiel to help me with my destiny and illusion. The next one we have is Archangel Gabriel came forward with this one. I feel and listen to my body. And so this one is about connecting with yourself daily. A lot of times people don't really focus too much on their body unless they're sick. And then all of a sudden, oh, I got to rest in bed, or oh, I got to do this or that for my body. Working and listening to your body should be an everyday activity, what the angels say. So, one way you can do this is you wake up in the morning, you're still sitting in bed, put your hand on your heart, ask my guardian angels, place me in a sacred container, help me to connect to my intuition and my body. What does my body want to say to me? What do I need to know? And if you have a body part that's aching, like your knees, for example, you could touch that body part. What does this body part, what is it holding? What needs to be released there? What's going on in that body part? What can I do to help it? So then you can focus on that body part. Sometimes people get stories, memories, or they get like that their body needs a certain food or something done. Other times too, it's like you touch that body part and say, you're doing good, you're healing, we're getting better. Like that goes a long way with your body versus just complaining about it. And, sometimes as we get older, they want to just complain about their body aches and pains all day. Nope. You need to flip the script with that. Now, the next one we have right here is I love being in the energy of receiving. Now, this is something that we can do all this law of attraction stuff, all this manifestation, but if we're not in the energy of receiving, we're still giving too much out to other people. There's a balance with that. And what I got for her is that call that energy in. I'm receiving all the love of the universe. I'm receiving all the love from Mother Earth. I'm receiving all the love from the angelic kingdom. I'm receiving. Okay? So the more that you're in that energy of receiving, it makes it easier for things to come. And if you let go of the limitations of how you're supposed to receive, then it's like things just start happening out of nowhere. For me, once I realized, okay, money doesn't only just come from a job or whatever I'm doing. It comes from everywhere and everything. And then I started getting money in the mail. I would start getting money coming from weird places. Okay? A lot of this stuff is connected with self-worth too. So it's like you have to work on that self-worth to get the receiving. And then the next one that one is connected with Archangel Raphael and the angels of abundance. And then we have here, I do activities that boost my health. So I heard this one is connected to Uriel. And if you notice, I'm not saying archangels that connect to each of the colors directly. We had, one angel reader said this was that, and then everybody just followed it. So the archangels can do whatever they want. They don't have to be just tied, like Raphael just tied to green. They can help in all different ways, okay? I do activities that boost my health. And what I got is that this is about doing things that are for her body, light and gentle. So this might be like Tai Chi, Qigong, yoga, meditative practices that her body needs more gentle things as she gets older. And then the last one, this one for the throat chakra, I heard this one is connected to Archangel Michael. I speak in alignment. So this one, I speak in alignment, it was supposed to be, I speak in alignment with my desires. But obviously, guys, I was running out of space. So I decided to give her something that she could hang up. I speak in alignment with my desires. So she has that as well. And if you'd like to get intuitive art piece, right now it's 20% off in my store. It's like a Mother's Day month. And, but sometimes it's not always on sale, but the month of Mother's Day, 2026, it is. So if you're open, you want to try that, see what comes out for you, I'd be happy to work with you, and take care.